So here we are on a nice sunny day before the weekend where it's supposed to snow, so this is our only chance really to get out. I'm here with Mike. Mike's over there using my other Equinox, and first signal of the day. Nice. Jumping around, it's a nice signal, it's jumping around, so I don't think it's going to be a coin, but a nice artifact would be nice. So let's see. Right, is that it? Nice bit of pottery. It's always a good sign when you start seeing pottery coming up. But in the lump. Let's see if I can start the day nice though. I think it's always best when you can get something early on, it takes the pressure off. But on this occasion, piece of gnarly lead. So pretty much what I expected. It's all these little edges and that will throw off different numbers as you swing across it. Round signals like coins, they give a solid signal no matter which way you go at it. Unless it's on edge, then that can be a bit more confusing. Good signal, 22. It's a reasonably high conductor. You can see it there. It looks like a bottle top with a nice piece of glass to try to catch you out. One of the hazards. That's why I should be wearing gloves. Right, that's a nice high conductor here. Coming up 22, 23. So it should be something copper. Famous last words, but that's what. Just that. And reasonably deep. It's not sharp and strong. So I guess this could even be a Roman bronze. It's coming in about right, 23. So, let's see. And it is a coin, but it's going to be sort of a relatively modern, maybe George III, half penny. Another high conductor. 19, locking on, so it should be a coin again. It's on the edge of that lump. It's a buckle, and I don't know how old that is. It's probably Victorian. Could be older actually, looking at it. It does actually look older to me. That pin I've seen on medieval brooches with that little raised bit there. So this could be medieval. It's an unusual one, but I'd date that from the pin to be medieval. Got a lovely 10 here. Now 10 can be a small coin, small hammered coin, and it does sound very sweet for the TID. It's locking 10, absolutely locking on. So this could be round, sounds round. You know, irregular pieces of lead usually will dance around a bit on the TID, but this is locking on, so I'm hoping it's not going to be lead. And reasonable depth, maybe 4 or so inches. Yeah. find, and on this occasion it's a Roman coin. A bit glossy, but I can actually see a face on it, so it should be reasonable. But there you go, Roman coin. That was a 10 round target signal. Even though there's a couple of bits nibbled out of it, it still came up as a lovely round signal. This one's a bit higher conductor, 1516. It's locking on reasonably well, so hopefully it'll be another Roman coin. Now we come to the edge of the field where it's this grass, so hasn't been ploughed for a couple of years. So falling into the hole, or falling onto its side. I suspect it's out now. So that one, and it is another coin, and another Roman coin, quite a bigger one. Again, not the greatest condition. There's a slight head on it, but not the best of conditions, I'm afraid. Got a tiny little one here. It's coming in anything up to 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pretty sure this is a small bit of lead because it is jumping around. It's not locking on, so I'm just going to check it just to make sure that I'm right. But it's pretty much a surface find, and it's still jumping 6, 7, 9. So it's all over the place. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a piece of lead. But looks like a single lead shot. Tiny little lead shot there. $11, $12, $13. Worth a look. Yeah, it's probably a piece of irregular lead, but with a bit of luck, I'll be wrong, it'll be a Roman coin. Well, it's green. I suppose it's a catch plate off a brooch. You can see the nailed edge there. I mean, it might not be, but that's what it looks like to me. Right, this is a really nice one. It's coming in high teens. It's jumping around a bit, but 18, 19, locking on 19. Now 19's a good one because 19 is a gold stater. I'm not saying this one is, but that's the TID of 19 is what a gold stater will give. So I always get excited to see 19. It's in the edge of that lump. It wasn't very deep, and in this occasion it's a Roman coin. Seen better days, but I don't know if you can just see the head. It's on there. That could even be yeah, but it's a Roman coin, but it's suffered a bit by the plough. A lovely 10, locks on, absolutely solid. So it should be a round target, not very deep. Not quite sure why this one hasn't been found before, which is never a good sign, to be honest. It usually means that there's modern rubbish, but definitely worth a look. We're just off the main plough. Oh, there it is. It's another coin. And another Roman coin. They're not very good condition here, unfortunately. But you can see there's a bit on there. Right, got an absolute scream of a high conductor, 26 repeatable, and it is locking on, so it sounds like this is going to be round. Usually when you get them this big, it's a part of a tin can or something, but this one sounds really, really good. So with a bit of luck, and it will be a bit of luck, it could be a nice big Roman coin. Although it's not been very deep, so that's not a very good sign. And it's jumping around a bit now, so this could be a piece of rubbish. See, from a Roman coin to a piece of rubbish, and I haven't even found it yet. There it is. And it's a 1 penny, a 1p. There you go. Mint condition. It's going to clean up really well. I'll spend it. Never mind. 1 penny. $16 locking on. So hopefully round. I think I can see it just under that stone there. And there it is, a little Roman coin. I think it's a Roman coin. I don't think it's a rose farthing. No, a little Roman coin. Jumping around a bit from the high teens into the low 20s, so I don't think it's round. Sounds a bit misshapen. Sounds even worse now. Let's get it out of the hole. Sounds a bit better now, but there's some little iron in here as well. Gold! It's a stater. It's a stater. It is actually a stater. Yes! Look at that. A full gold stater. Unbelievable. Oh my God. That has made it all worthwhile. That is an absolute beauty. And thank God I switched the camera on. Anyway, I'll get it cleaned later on, and you get to see what it looks like under that dirt. Cracking coin. Well, I'm nearly out of battery. Gold stater under the belt. This is probably going to be my last target of the day. It's a surface 10, so obviously it's not going to be a full stater or anything, but it does sound nice and round, so you never know, it could be something else good. So it's been an interesting day. Hopefully you listen to what I've said about the about how the TIDs, when they lock and stay on a good number, that's usually the coins, and if it jumps about a lot, then that's usually means that it's an irregular sized object. I mean, it does make a big difference. Admittedly, I'm not brave enough to actually walk away from some of these signals. I still have to have a look, but it's interesting. This is just a piece of lead. Not my first bit today, as you know. But that's it. So I hope you enjoyed it. There's all the junk, including bits and pieces. There's a thimble that you didn't see on camera. There's a big pot repair, big Roman pot repair, the biggest I've ever seen. There's 7 Roman coins, and the best thing of the day though was by far the gold stater, which yeah, that made the day. So hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed finding it. So and hopefully you get to hear what I'm hearing in the signals, how that some sound round and then some you can almost tell that they're not going to be round. They're going to be misshapen, complicated shapes, and that's the ones with the TIDs jump all around everywhere. If your TID locks on, there's a good chance it's going to be round. Okay, so I'll do another video next week. Hope you enjoyed this one, and by all means, please, subscribe. It all helps. It shows me that what I'm doing is being appreciated.